Ну что, после обеденное время? А это значит, что мне дико хочется спать, чтобы не уснуть. Я делаю то, зачем я не усну. Просто играть уже не получается, потому что за просто играть я тоже засыпаю. Поэтому очередную телегу сейчас заведем. Так. Пауза. ОБС. И вроде я даже все вижу, да. Могу нормально играть и стримить. Что ж, продолжим. Ищем, где скрывается солид, пришли в музей, и мы должны сейчас перерыть старые карты, на которых адекватно можно прочитать адрес, который у нас уже есть. Так, здрасте, вы вообще кто?
Social climbers will be permitted access to the old history exhibit. Please ensure your aspiration brooch is worn upon entry.
Оу, сколько информации. Это что, биошок? Так. Вообще она меня узнала, но я что-то...
It was a hologram of Danielle Piermont, a friend from when I last came to Union City.
И? Все, да? Понятно. Возможно, такой опять-таки привет из прошлого.
After bringing an end to the tyranny of the oppressor Link, Joey created Minos to ensure that forthwith technology would always serve rather than enslave the citizens. Minos is devoted to ensuring your happiness, always there for you. Minos is available for you on any terminal. It knows you. It understands you.
Мужик занят, погоди
It
пока.
helps you become everything you aspire to be. Minos, built by machines, inspired by humans.
Что за высокие цели такие, господа? Можете мне пояснить, что за высокие цели у человечества? Хоть одну, пожалуйста.
What's a good citizen to do?
Special
That's why famed Ministry of Plenty cranial-hydrologist Mr. Spankles created Spankles! Spankles is far more than just your recommended daily dose of vital fluids. Every can is bursting with micro-pleasurants to boost your mood and your aspirations. Doctors agree, just 2 cans a day are all you need to work and play. Spankles! Put a little fizz into your soul.
Сейчас тут бы вставить. Сейчас попробуем тут вставить. Где там мой браузер? Опа.
Вам не придется подниматься в...
Нет, не это. Кто помнит, тот помнит. Ну и хватит. Кто вспомнил, тот вспомнил. Так. Я эту мелодию узнал бы, в общем-то, с 3 раз. Так, ну я, в принципе, уже все послушал. Внушает уважение количество этих роботов.
It was Joey's. He'd lost it in our fight against Link all those years ago.
Ах ты.
Look, over here!
Dad, do you have to be so loud?
Она мне кого-то напоминает. Из сериала по MTV, нет? Как ее там звали?
Didn't I promise? Didn't I say I'd bring you here?
You did, Dad. I'm so stoked.
This is Joey's
Дарья?
arm! This was once attached to the really real Joey! Savior of Union City! Aren't you feeling blessed to be here?
Of course I am, Dad, but...
Then tell the world! How awesome is this place, huh?
It's awesome.
It's what?
This place is awesome. I said.
Мужчина, мне кажется, вы давите на ребенка. Погодите.
Hold
Стоп,
on,
стоп, стоп.
Cecily, I think someone wants to talk to you.
What? Dad, he's clearly.
What's that, Joey? Coming!
Dad, not. You'll have to excuse my dad. He's very dedicated to Joey.
The man was totally absorbed by the waving arm.
Сейчас мы размеем его мифы.
Union City.
Someone had gone to the trouble of retrieving the dismembered arm from the depths of Union City.
А он же без левой... Нет, без правой, да. На память он без правой руки. Так, убираем.
Vandalizing the museum's centerpiece would have been a surefire way to blow my cover.
В смысле сдал себя?
Union
Никого ты не
City
сдал.
wishes all citizens a
Сосиску?
happy Aspiration Day.
Это не совсем вежливо, Джоуи.
Citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Но все равно есть интерактив, это прикольно.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey. Wow, you look different.
What do you mean?
Your outfit. It's so.
Легендарный.
Iconic?
I was just gonna say weird.
If mine's weird, what color is yours supposed to be?
Duh. It's perinickel margarine. It's like Tuesday's happiest color. Where are you even from?
You'd never believe me.
This museum visit just got way more interesting.
Так, возможно, она таки сможет мне чем-то помочь. На вид она явно не тусовщица, значит, много времени провела за чем-то еще. Возможно, за книжками. Возможно, исторические.
Does the location E1594 mean anything to you? It's an obsolete reference code from the old system.
Nuh-uh. I never paid any attention in
чёрт.
geography
Не
or
угадал.
history.
Это
Just like,
обычная задротка,
hello,
понятно.
There's a reason we got maps, you know?
A map. Perfect. Can I find one in here?
In here? No. In there? Yes. The old history exhibit has got a huge one, but it's pretty old.
That might just be exactly what I'm after.
Так, я вижу у тебя на груди интересная
I like your brooch.
вещичка висит.
This? You mean you've never seen one of these? You must be from the Gap or something.
No. Good one.
It's an aspiration brooch. The council awards them to people who max out their kudos each month. Social climbers, they're known as.
You must be an incredible person.
What, me? No, it's my dad who earned the kudos, obviously. Talk to him if you want to know who to impress.
Then, how did you get yours?
Oh, Dad got a second one. Bring a friend or something.
So they're transferable?
Technically, yes.
Does this social
А
climber
можешь мне
status do
передать?
anything for you?
Absolutely. First, everybody who sees you can tell that you've been a model citizen all month.
Very inspirational, I'm sure.
Actually, it's kinda embarrassing. Everyone just stares at you all day. It's not like you even get anything good from it. Not really.
Then what's the point?
I guess if you really care, you get to go look around the special exhibits over in the old history room. Dad gets so excited by that sort of stuff. Can't stop staring at the old map.
Hey, listen, I know we just met, but I really was hoping to get one of those brooches. Need to check out the old history exhibit.
Let me guess. You were hoping I'd give you mine.
That's right.
No offense.
На время
but you don't
погонять,
seem as
ну.
evangelical as most Joey freaks. What's back there that's so important to you?
The reaffirmation of my faith in Savior Joey, of course.
Oh, yeah. Seeing life before Joey really puts things into perspective. You should go check that out. I'm just so fascinated by this arm.
И все-таки...
I'm really interested.
So I can tell. Why exactly are you so keen to get inside the old history exhibit anyway?
Do you ever feel like you're not being given the whole truth about the city?
You mean how perfect everything is? Yeah. Sometimes it does seem a bit...
Ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, who'd fall for this Savior Joey nonsense?
yeah. Sorry, I don't think my dad would like me talking to you. I'd better go back to the self-improvement and the
Черт.
learning.
Это то, чем мне нужно заниматься вместо стрима, боже мой.
So how would I get one of those aspiration brooches?
You'd have to ask my dad. He's the kudos king. If he gets
Кудосики.
social climber of the month
Кудосики.
just twice more, we get a free toaster.
Wow, generous.
Yeah, well, we apparently already have everything we deserve, so...
Да, хочешь гарантии, купи тостер.
So there's a map in the old history exhibit showing the city as it was?
Yes, and it's old. Everything in there is.
Your father seems to really love this place.
He'd spend all day, every day here if he could.
That's some real faith he must have.
That's one word for it. He keeps going on about a sign.
Обычно я
As if
стараюсь
Joey's arm is gonna tell him
устроиться
how
в
to be
подобные места
normal.
работать, если
I'm sensing some resentment.
прям от чего-то
Maybe
фанатею.
he should ask it how to win mom back.
Чуть-чуть пару раз не устраивался работать во всякие музеи за несчастные 20 тысяч рублей.
Praise Joey, am I right?
So, where did you first find Joey?
Scattered across an irradiated gap scrap heap. Yourself?
In my heart? Your answer is way better.
Да, более романтичный ответ.
Is there more to this museum?
There's the whole old history section. About what Union City was like before Savior Joey came along.
Oh, really? I'd like to learn more about that story.
I've heard it's pretty depressing. They only let you in if they think you can handle it.
Ну,
How do
прям
they
таки
determine that?
Ельцин
The same way they
центр.
determine everything else. Kudos. Like, if your kudos is high enough, or in my dad's case, raised enough
Я
since
только
last
что
month,
спас человека.
they figure
Мне
you've got the
кажется,
moral fiber to be able
количество
to
моих
make it out
кудос
the other side
должно
still smiling.
просто-напросто зашкаливать.
Are there many people like your father in the city?
Like my father? What, you mean Joey fanatics?
Like my
They have a
father?
club.
Please,
But
like
my
my
dad
father.
is something else. Got enough faith for the two of us.
Maybe even enough for all three of us.
You have no idea.
Enjoy your day.
Что ж, брошку ты
Keep a
мне давать не
smile on your
хочешь? Блин, как же на нее все давит. С ней точно все в порядке?
Union City wishes all
Так.
citizens a happy aspiration day.
Блин, как бы тебя
Would you
подбодрить?
be interested in a mini K?
Сосиску?
Ugh, put that away before I hurl.
It's not
Мне
that
кажется,
bad.
это как раз то, что тебе
It's
нужно.
organic.
That's the problem. Gross.
Мне нужно тебе сходить в туалет и там как следует...
Here begins the story of Joey.
Ам.
10 years.
Так, 5-я станция, 4-я. Так, мне кажется, нужно руку ломануть и...
Union
Господи,
City
что
wishes
с ней
all
такое?
citizens a happy aspiration day.
Новостной робот. Можно скорую? Получше 2.
Union
Hello there.
Good day, friend. Are you here to walk with Joey?
I've walked with Joey before. He had treads at the time.
Yes. When you tread with Joey, you become one with happiness.
How do you walk with an arm?
Walk with him. You walk with him in here.
I think you're probably walking with him up there.
Oh, the mind's always on Joey, that's for sure.
You kind of worship Joey, huh? Is that why you're here?
Well, I mean, yes, but not just that. I'm looking for a sign.
A sign? From who?
Joey, of course. When a man reaches our age,
Our age?
he starts to look for guidance. And what
Намек
better thing
понял.
to point me in the right direction than the arm
Разламываем
of Joey
руку
himself?
и показываем знак. Возможно, какой-то неприличный. Тогда он бросит брошку на пол, мы ее подберем и пройдем в зал истории. Так, дочь. Дочь. Ну, сразу, наверное, про дочь это как-то не совсем прилично.
Is that a social climber aspiration brooch?
Ah, I know a real savior craver when I see one. I'm proud to be one of the biggest social climbers in the past 30 days. And the 30 days before that. Such an honor. Sorry, I made you drag that out of me a bit. I'm just never sure where Joey stands on humility.
Oh, I say he's rather flexible. If I wanted to get inside the old history exhibit, this brooch would be the key.
Дай-ка.
What sort of sign are you looking for?
At this point, anything. I've been such a devoted citizen, putting Joey first above everything. My job, my wife and daughter, all second to Joey, just as he would have wanted. But now, I worry I'm straying off the path.
Ever thought about a counselor?
But who would deliver better counsel than the Savior himself?
Намек еще один понял. Какой знак ты хочешь?
What are you hoping to learn from the arm?
The next step to take to a bright future. My vocation, my journey, destiny. And I'm nearly there. I've never seen the arm act so erratically until today.
And what if you don't like what it has to say?
Who am I to judge the will of Joey?
This guy wasn't going anywhere without a sign from Joey. I had a feeling, without my intervention, he'd be waiting a while.
Слишком явные подсказки. Не вижу, кстати, пункта про дочь, куда пропал.
I better go and
Ну,
admire
в принципе,
something.
ясно, что делать.
Happy Aspiration Day! Now, if you might stand aside so the Savior and I can have a little us time.
Обязательно. Ты так
Just
всех
me
посетителей
and the
просишь,
hand.
да? Только мы с рукой. Только мы с рукой. Так. Рука Джо сделает жест. День стремлений. Так, он сюда не влезет. Будем ее коннектить с чем-то еще.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Так, ну сейчас она сосисочку ему подкинет. Ломик.
Vandalizing the
Да,
museum
ну я уже
centerpiece
пробовал,
would
он
have been
уже.
a surefire way to blow my cover.
Высказал свое несогласие. Сосиску.
That hand really didn't need to wave a sausage.
Откуда ты знаешь? Может быть, в этом есть какой-то смысл.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration
Так, я могу законнектить только с роботом. Но у робота только всякая гидка. Понятно. Попробуем пригнать кого-нибудь еще. Либо попробовать с другой стороны.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Опа, замок. Что-то новое. Так, ага, вижу, восторженно. Детский зал и рука. Мы из детского зала, наверное, сейчас перекинем на робота, да?
Aspiration Day.
Опа. Так. Оп. А робот перекинет на руку. Оп. Так.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Сосиску.
That hand really didn't need to wave a sausage.
Wishes all citizens
Так.
a happy
Что
Aspiration
думаешь,
Hello
дед?
again.
Ah, it's you.
Is the arm telling you anything at the moment?
You see that? Joey sure is excited. Yeah! Go, Joey!
How can I get one of those brooches?
Just be a good citizen. Every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and all night long. And then wake up and do it again tomorrow.
I'm not sure I have time for that. Joey's actual arm. Quite something, huh?
Yes, the original arm that wrenched the city from the precipice of damnation.
Didn't it just get stuck to a hand scanner?
This very arm wielded a weapon so great it tore down a tyranny. This very arm wielded a weapon so great it toppled the heads of government. Forged a plowshare and rebuilt the city from the ground up. With this arm, he plucked the eyes from the Hydra of Link and gave them to the people so we all might see.
All that by himself?
Yes, yes, all by himself. The whole story can be found on the stations around the hall.
Какая ложь.
Say, I'm looking
Наглая
for a
ложь.
specific location. An obsolete area code E1594. Is there a map around here somewhere?
A map around here? I don't think so. Unless you mean the map in the old
Серьезно?
history exhibit.
Well, that counts.
Well, in that case, you're in luck. There is one in the old history exhibit. How it was before the Joey era. It's like staring into oblivion. But of course, without a brooch, they won't let you in.
Так, сейчас, секунду.
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Мгм. Так, ладно, BHVRF, скучать не будем, но да что поделать? Что поделать? Так, все,
I gotta
чил,
go.
надо
Keep a
что-нибудь
smile
еще.
on your face.
Что-нибудь еще на тебя повлиять.
Trajectory obstructed.
Hey there.
Hello again.
Another perfect day in Union City.
Так, это
Enjoy your
нового не
day.
выдает.
Keep us.
Our new partnership with Asia.
Откуда еще можно что-нибудь перекинуть? Соблазнительно. Попробуем. Вообще должна и у робота интонация меняться.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
Оп. Так.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
А, и сейчас мы должны его ударить, я понял.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
Ну что, дед? Сегодня твоя вера пошатнется.
Union City wishes all
Блин,
citizens
почему?
a happy
Что?
aspiration day.
Куда жест делся? Она же сворачивалась в кулак. Ну-ка еще раз.
Union City wishes all
Странно.
citizens
Мне
a
казалось,
happy
что это было
aspiration
в этой форме.
After bringing an end to
Так,
the
минус.
tyranny of the
Мягко.
oppressor
Нет,
link,
это точно не то, что мне
Joey
надо.
created Minos to ensure that forthwith technology would always serve rather than...
Спокойно, это тоже не то. Мне нужно его подманить и что-то сделать. Тут что-то такое, что... Тоже мягко. А, вот, дико. Так, отлично, нашли вариант. Значит, сначала соблазняем. Соблазняем. Так, робот, go. Go сюда. Так. Дико. А, блин. Перепутал. Блин, мне бы еще бы одну ячеечку. Так.
City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
Меняем. Опа. Так, нет, стопе. Во. Так, и теперь проявляем дикость. Нам нужно снова дождаться робота.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Ну давай.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Вернись ты, пожалуйста, прошу тебя.
Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
Is the arm telling you anything at the moment?
I'm not exactly sure. It's gone kind of funky. But whatever it is, I'm sure it's profound.
I better...
Happy Aspiration Day!
Блин, ну... Это очень похоже на... Это какие-то явные насильственные действия, которые она могла бы применить.
Vandalizing the museum's centerpiece would have been a surefire way to blow my cover. That hand really didn't need to wave a sausage.
Это еще не все, значит.
Trajectory obstructed.
Union City is now the envy of
Это был Спанклс. Угу.
Please enjoy the museum.
Ну все, и все варианты перебрал. Осталось только восторженно еще раз. Вообще, он там уборщик еще катается.
Aspiration Day to share please and came to freedom.
А, вот, агрессивно, все понятно. Стоило было все попробовать. Так, ух ты, интерактив.
Warning citizen, cleaning route is active. Warning citizen.
That blows.
Warning citizen, cleaning route is active.
Так, короче, агрессивно мы на детский зал. Пусть детский зал звучит соблазнительно сейчас. Кстати, я поставил агрессивный звук.
Who saved us from starving in sadness and hate? Savior Joey! Put clothes on our backs and food on our plates! Savior Joey! Who made Union City the best thing for miles? Savior Joey! Makes everything nice and asks nothing but smiles. Savior Joey! Savior Joey! Savior Joey! Savior Joey!
Интересно послушать, как будет соблазнительно это звучать дело. Стой. Так. Погоди.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Its link was long and fierce, and there was great suffering.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day!
Пойдем послушаем, изменилось ли что-то.
Who saved us from starving
Да, прикольно.
Guide us to a glorious future.
Так, ну чё, давайте проявим агрессию и закончим уже этот квест с этой рукой. Ну давай, бах.
But, Joey, after all that I did to maximize my kudos, why have you forsaken me? I worked so hard. I did everything right. I followed all your teachings.
Ouch, right in the face. That must have hurt.
This is your sign?
Эх, мужик, Господь посылает тебе своего Джоуи, посылает тебе испытания, а ты...
Come
The
on,
guy had
Thessaly.
tossed away the
We're
aspiration brooch in anger.
Finally.
I suspected he'd get
Where
over
are we
it.
going?
We're going to find your mother.
О, они испарились. Блин, я хотел еще с дочкой потолковать, ну да ладно. Наверное, стоит послушать, что скажут на этих станциях, но это настолько все долго и бессодержательно. Попробуем хотя бы
Here
первую.
begins the story of Joey. 10 years ago, evil gripped our beloved city. The people suffered under the tyranny of the oppressor Link. Their voices cried out for help. From deep in the gap, Savior Joey heard their pleas and came to free us all.
Так, ладно. Раз так коротко, это можно. Можно сделать вояж по всем циферкам.
The struggle against Link was long and fierce, and there was great suffering. Only through great sacrifice did the Savior defeat oppressor Link.
Мужчина, отойдите,
Declare
я
the
заплатил
city
за этот
free. But his
экскурс.
work had only just begun. Triumphant, he rose from the depths to guide us to a glorious future.
Нечего примазываться к моему гиду.
Union City was Savior Joey leashed the oppressor Link
И
to
тут же
serve
встал.
and protect the people.
Делай то же
And
самое
founded the
рядом с этой
council to restore the
девушкой.
rule of democracy. Then, his work complete, he departed the city to spread his wisdom to the savage peoples of the world.
Понял?
Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day. In the Savior's name, the Council formed the 5 ministries that continue to guide Union City in this new golden era. Plenty, comfort, safety, aspiration, well-being. The glorious pillars of the city, ever vigilant in the protection of your happiness.
Все еще напоминает дешевую агитку. То есть Джоуи сидит где-то там изолированный. Или хуже того.
Union City is now the envy of the civilized world, but this is only the beginning. From our new partnership with Agio City to the ongoing enrichment of the Gap, Savior Joey's teachings continue to guide us. Join the celebrations this Aspiration Day to show your gratitude.
Почему в играх до сих пор считается допустимым возможность заглянуть внутрь персонажа, увидеть его язык и глаза? Почему? Уж это, господи, этому эффекту столько же лет, сколько вообще 3D в играх. Где тут старый зал? Старый. Здесь, что ли?
Welcome to the Old History exhibit, sir.
Many years ago, Spunky had helped me in my quest to defeat Link. I was glad to see that he had gotten the respect he deserved.
Спанки. Расскажите мне про спанки.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Meet Spunky, lifelong friend and companion of our benefactor, Danielle Piermont. Spunky was a friend to all low-life citizens and a true symbol of Union City spirit until he was found drowned in a pond at the tender age of 7. Through this exhibit, may his bark be with us always.
Очень жаль, очень обидно.
Excuse me.
Oi! Keep the noise down.
Oh, sorry.
A little respect while you're in this hallowed place.
Right. And you're a guard here?
Name's Payne. Roy Allen Payne. Ex-security officer, 30 years on the force.
А, он тоже в какой-то степени экспонат. Никакой ты не охранник. В качестве охранника тут наверняка какой-нибудь робот катается. С ракетами и автоматами.
I heard that you have an old map of the city in here.
Did you now? And what precisely did you hear?
That it shows Union City as it was 10 years ago. See, I have an obsolete area code, E1594, and I need to see where it is.
I see. Well, the map table is just over in the center of the room. But a specific area code, that'd be like finding a needle in a haystack. Good luck, son.
Ничего, времени у меня достаточно.
Is
Yeah,
there
кофе
some
выпил.
way to make that map show a specific location?
Come now, sir, this is not a child's toy room. That map table is for observation, not human interaction.
Well, is there anything else around here that could help me?
Sir, this special collection is for esteemed social climbers. Urban geographical hobbyists need to look elsewhere.
Are you the only person working here?
The only person? Yes. Not thinking of trying something funny, are we, son?
Absolutely not.
Jolly good. Because I don't think funny is funny.
I don't doubt it.
And the robots that work for me, they don't like funny either.
They work for you?
Well, not for me. Technically, I suppose they're my co-workers.
What exactly is this exhibit?
What is the exhibit, he asks. Joey, give me strength. This is the Old History exhibit. The definitive collection of Union City artifacts. Courtesy of our illustrious benefactor, Mrs. Piermont herself.
It just looks like a load of old junk from the old regime.
Junk? No. Old regime? Yes. In the days before our savior took control.
Does this museum really need security?
There's always something going on beneath the veil.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's just say I'm no stranger to vandals, thieves, enemy agents.
And you can handle those?
Well, it is down to me to supervise the exhibit of old history, including but not limited to the security of the displays and artifacts.
What sort of things are inside this exhibit?
Just take a look around. Relics. Relics of a bygone era. We got tech in here over 5 years old.
And does it all still work?
Most of it should. Say what you like about the old regime, but stuff was made to last.
See you later.
I'll be watching you.
Ты так ко всем посетителям, наверное, да, относишься?
It was an old fridge. There were strange noises coming from it, as if something was trapped inside. A padlock prevented whatever was inside from getting out.
Oi! What are you doing over there?
What? Who? Me?
Yeah, you!
I was, just giving the machine a checkup.
Good luck with that. Lost cause if I ever saw one. Meanwhile, why don't you get back to enjoying the exhibit? Quietly. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I just can't get enough of old history.
Так, робот, что бишь там
Information
такое?
droid will be with you shortly.
В общем, тут один дроид на все экспонаты, да, а там каждому экспонату презентаха была.
Is one of the last known relics of the great
Экономит.
gastroenteritis crisis, a particularly dark piece of pre-Joey history. Its seal remains unbroken to preserve its mysteries, and per request of the Ministry of Comfort's janitorial staff.
Уж не Джоуи или там запечатан.
The only food replacement guaranteed to be irradiated for your safety and drinking pleasure.
Drinking pleasure. Окей, мы как-нибудь вас отвлечем и заглянем таки, что там такое.
This city synth garbage would never compete with the stuff back in the Gap.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Можно мне персональный гид? Долго ждать. Ну-с.
Public music in Union City used to be restricted to low-life areas only. At one of our long-lost clubs, the St. James Club, citizens could meet to dance and drink. These days, music devices are mostly personalized, and loud music is only permitted in VIP areas or public stages.
О, это идеальное общество, я хочу к ним. Громкая музыка убивает меня периодически. Ох ты мой. Мне кажется, что на экранчике показываются скрины из первой части.
These models were far too clean-cut to be Gaplanders. They've done a good job with the goat, though. Union City still had some pretty backward views on the Gap.
Life of Gap. Так. Где там ваш бот?
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Давай, дроид, бухти мне про мою жизнь.
The Gap has always been primitive. Here we see a typical scene of two fully grown Gaplanders eking out an existence in the harsh wastes of the desert. Note the animal they are about to slaughter, most likely the now extinct quadruped commonly known as a goat. Goats were fierce predators, which were notoriously difficult to trap. Our two models here were clearly top hunters.
Ну да, так и вижу, как коза своими рогами подхватывает какого-нибудь бизона, вспарывает ему брюхо и с аппетитом жрет выпавшие внутренности. Я прямо вижу это.
10 years ago, I'd used the old underground system to reach the heart of Link.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Ой, какая паршивая, искусственно затянутая сцена.
Primitive transportation available prior to the installation of the monopod system. Unlike today, travelers often risk delays, confusing journey plans, and the inconvenience of inconsequential chatter. Now, work is just a button press away. What lies beneath Union City? Some talk of giant monsters, tentacle creatures, illicit android laboratories. Beware, spreading these unpatriotic rumors can have serious implications for your kudos rating.
Tentacle creatures. Так, вот так.
The droid had an old interface port at the base.
А у меня как раз тоже старый разъем. Возможно, у меня много общего с этим роботом-перевозчиком.
An old barrel transporter robot. Those robots always gave me the creeps.
Так, езжай сюда.
The information droid will
Блин,
be
мужик,
with you
прости,
shortly.
работаешь на износ.
Just 10 years ago, this lumbering barrel transporter robot was the height of technological sophistication. Designed to carry anything, provided that it fit into a barrel, these primitive robots paved the way for the Savior's arrival.
Так, ты бишь кто?
I'd had a run-in with this tech all those years ago. I hoped Union City had gone in a more sustainable direction.
The information droid
Одно
will be
радует,
with
чем
you
ближе я к
shortly.
его
To
стойке, тем
power
меньше
our
ему
glorious
гоняться до
city,
меня.
we used to use dangerous fuels. These days, we burn our waste and use that to provide all the power our citizens will ever need.
The old link terminal had long since stopped working.
Так, давай бухти. Даже о терминале. Мне нужна вся информация.
Through terminals such as these, Link was used to control all aspects of citizens' lives. Their tyranny was ended when Savior Joey arrived and took control of the city. Joey replaced Link with our venerated Minos system, dedicated to creating the best city possible in which all citizens can be happy.
Can be happy. Так.
The Joey Speaks looked like a gimmick, but I couldn't pass the opportunity to hear my old buddy's voice again. There were too many people watching to just smash the glass.
Чё это? Вполне себе мог.
The hand scanner looked broken. I doubted I'd be able to use it anytime soon.
Да ты все-таки попробуй.
The wiring to the hand scanner had been ripped out. It was never going to work.
Какое ворство?
The information droid will be with you shortly.
These humble scraps of primitive circuitry house the spark that would become our beloved savior, Joey. Many disciples of the Savior hold this board up as an example of immaculate assembly with rather less than immaculate soldiering. Notice, this attraction is currently closed after complaints of language of a most unsavior-like nature.
Так, ну что, настало время все просканировать, хотя осталась вот эта штука. Так, стоп, что?
A metal panel was bolted onto the side of the table.
Ломай.
Waving my crowbar around in public wasn't going to achieve anything.
Я думаю, что мы останемся здесь на ночь.
The gruesome tendrils pulsed ominously. The product of Link. An experimental fusion of man with computer that had ended in tyranny.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Быстренько мне про System Shock 2.
Found in the depths of the old city remains one of its greatest mysteries. It was at one time theorized that the biomass was the result of a mutated mini knockwurst flushed into the old sewage system. However, numerous court proceedings dictated that this was in fact a false statement fabricated by the franchise's competitor, Little Knackers. Whilst its origins are unknown, citizens are assured it represents no threat to our well-being and is displayed here merely as a reminder of the dark ages of our great Union City.
Ну, у меня есть шансы вообще проверить теорию с сосисками. Так. Надо кое-что сделать. Да, вот так. Ага. Let's go. Так, господа, что тут у вас? Окей. Блин, заблочено. Черт. Походу, скоро это придется обновлять свой сканер. Так. Запросить. Блин, это не функционирует. Попробуем на роботе.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
These humble scraps of primitive circuitry house the spark that would become our beloved savior, Joey.
Так. Ага, похоже, да. Похоже, так и есть. Неизвестно, правда, какой аттракцион он будет запускать. Возможно, тот, который нужно.
Many disciples of the Savior hold this board up as an example of immaculate assembly with rather less than
Давай, кончай там. Ты нужен здесь.
This attraction is currently closed after complaints of language of a most unsavior-like nature.
La la la, la 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 la. Joey? La la la.
La 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 la.
Joey, it's me, Foster.
Foster? It is really you?
Hey, old buddy. Boy, am I glad to see.
Let's talk more crowbar, Foster. Or whatever other great idea you have for getting me out of here.
Is that Joey?
Joey, I'm so sorry. I had no idea what they'd done to you.
Yeah, save your apologies for after you've got me out of this.
Everybody, it's an Aspiration Day miracle. Joey's speaking to us.
No, that's not Joey. No way.
Joey, it's really you?
Oh, great. Here we go again.
Joey.
Так, мне теперь вытащить? Так, погоди, чел.
Joey had been hooked up to a speaker, forced to perform like some circus act. I couldn't help finding it amusing. The hand scanner looked broken. I doubted I'd be able to use it anytime soon.
Так, ну мне определенно надо где-то спрятаться. Или всех просто разогнать к чертовой бабушке отсюда. Ну ладно, сейчас, наверное, по сюжету посмотрим на город.
A giant holographic map of Union City, as it was 10 years ago. If I could get the map to display area E1594, I would find the building where I suspected Graham had met with Leet.
Грэм встречался с Литром.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Блин. Надо чутка переделать. Так. Карта. Показать материал. Запустить лекцию. Блин. Надо что-то переманивать опять. Ну что ж, это да, это свой репертуар. Так, кстати, а где охранник? Если охранника нет, то мы действуем как запланировали. Хрен знает, куда он ушел. Может, повлияло. Опа. В общем, просто подождали, пока он отошел.
Make your way to the exit in an orderly manner.
The exhibit was on vermin-prompted lockdown. I had to find a way out without being detected, but not before figuring out where this Leet guy was hiding out. Not to mention rescuing Joey.
Так, во-первых, ломаем к чертовой матери будку. Не мешай. Так.
I got you, buddy. I built the circuit board when I was just a kid, and now I had it back. But it was more than just a board. My old pal Joey was on it.
Так, у меня такое чувство, что теперь мы эту плату будем во всяких дроидов втыкать. Это интересно.
The panel had been covering the table's interface port.
Так.
An antiquated interface port was built into the side of the table.
А и что нам делать с ним? Можно подключиться. Тут тоже порт интерфейса. Возможно, да. В каморке что-то есть.
Tucked between the old work manuals was the occasional picture of dubious morality.
Давай
None of
сюда.
it looked to be much use.
Это как это? Так, потрепанная кассета, нетронутый диск. Старая обложка, пыльная инструкция.
Programming the Z80 by Rodney Zacks.
Так, надо бы ближе к программированию, конечно, но не сейчас.
Enemy within.
Так, неизвестно что. Ломаем. Нет? А? Что? Что он сделал? Я кого-то приманил? Не понял? Очень странный мув был. Так, пошли дальше смотреть. Да, тут просто без надписи какой-то объект.
Lure of the Temptress.
Не пойдет.
Androids gone wild.
Не пойдет.
In cold blood.
Тоже.
So your android went rogue and killed your wife.
Все не то.
Debbie does DDoS.
Это ничего так. Любителю старья типа меня. Это могло бы понравиться. Так, мне нужно... Можно эти шкафы как-нибудь подвинуть? Так.
An old monitor displayed the maintenance test results for the barrel transporter robot. The text referenced the robot's e-manual.
Вакуум. Z80. Баррел робот. Хотя стоп. Не знаю, зачем выключить. Вот, допустим, вакуум мануал выключаем.
The old vacuum robot looked familiar.
Сейчас мы тебя воткнем.
What year is it?
Oh, relax. You were only unplugged for a moment.
Everything I ever loved is dead. Oh, hey, Foster. You're here too, huh?
Welcome back, Joey.
Is this the best shell you could find?
It was just collecting dust.
You've turned me into a vacuum cleaner, Foster. Again!
It's functional. Don't be ungrateful. And look, someone gave you a cool beanie.
Don't patronize me, Foster.
We'll find you a better shell soon, I promise.
Good. Because this one sucks. And not even efficiently.
Listen, we're in deep trouble.
There's something new. Care to bring me up to speed?
Так, короче, с чего бы начать? Давай с главного.
I came here looking for a missing child, Milo. He was kidnapped from my village.
Oh no, Rob. That's terrible.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Don't look at me. I've been trapped in that glass prison for years.
If anyone asks, my name is Graham Grundy.
You come up with that yourself?
No. I needed an ID to get inside the city. I got this one from a dead body.
Jeez, Foster. Was it dead when you found it?
Don't worry,
Не
Joe. My
совсем.
conscience is clear.
У робота есть подозрения?
I learned about somebody called Leet here in the city. I think he's somehow connected to the kidnapping.
And we're gonna go find him?
That's right. I came here to find out where he hides out.
And to rescue me?
Come on, Joey. That goes without saying. What are the capabilities of your current shell?
It's a vacuum bot, Foster. It sucks and it blows. End of.
Don't all these old vacuums have an interface probe?
I was really hoping you'd forgotten that part.
Don't be ashamed. It might come in handy.
I'm not ashamed. It's just cold in here.
That's everything. Great to have you back, Joey.
The Gat Chaps are back.
We were never called that.
Best friends?
That'll do, Joey. That'll do.
А 2 персонажа, в 2 раза больше разговоров. Кресло. Воу.
What a waste of time.
Нет, погоди. Воу.
What a waste of time.
Так, погнали. У него есть интерфейс, а если у него есть интерфейс, мы воспользуемся портом. Так, Джоуи, погнали.
Hey, Joey. Got a job for you.
What is it?
Remember that leak guy I mentioned?
I never forget a thing.
Well, I've tracked him to an area code, E1594. Thing is, that code is part of the old system. It's obsolete.
Cut to it, Foster.
This old map shows the
Втыкай
city
уже
as it was 10
свою.
years ago. The old system. If I can find E1594 on here, it would show me where to find Leet.
Have you seen the size of this thing? That will take you hours.
Exactly. I need you to plug yourself in. I bet you'll find the location in no time.
Give me a moment.
Так. Будет ли это как-то обыграно геймплейно? Нам нужно отстреливать наступающих охранников. Ладно.
Here, Foster. E1594.
Joey, you're a genius. There. That's the building I'm looking for. It's on the industrial level. Home Crescent Recycling Center.
This is where your guy Lee is?
I can't be sure, but it's the best lead I've got.
Okay, Foster. What's the plan now?
We need to get to that recycling center. But first, we need to break out of here without being seen.
Break out. Find Lead. Got it.
Got it. Может, скажем ему
Union
правду?
City is smaller than I thought. What's the scale on this thing?
Да, то, что мы ищем всего лишь плюшевую игрушку.
Hey, Joey, can you talk to the transporter robot?
What do you mean, talk? I already said...
Your probe, Joey. Probe the robot.
Go probe yourself, Foster.
If you could give the transporter just enough juice...
Please. Let's not call it juice.
Whatever. Just see if you can get it started.
Okay. But would you mind looking the other way?
Of course. You almost done?
Don't look!
Sorry. It's, not doing anything.
You don't say, Foster. It's been wiped clean. Decommissioned. Murdered. We need to give it new protocols.
Do you think you could do that?
Of course I could. I just need to know how the system works first.
I'll have another look around.
У меня как раз где-то была инструкция. Подожди немножко. Так. Так. Вот. Я могу это как-нибудь... Так, выход. О.
Look, Joey. A work report for that barrel robot. And it comes with a maintenance e-manual.
How fascinating.
Do you think this would help you reprogram that old thing?
Well, sure, if you can find a way for me to read it. That terminal clearly wasn't built for vacuum bots.
Я могу зачитать тебе вслух.
The terminal was displaying a maintenance report for the barrel transportation robot. I'd need to find a better way to display the information if Joey was to make any sense of it.
Так, единички и нолики. Быстренько изучаем программирование. Так, там где-то был диск. Диск. О, черт. Блин, он тут точно был. Господи, как же тесно. Я за своей тушей ничего не вижу, не могу различить. Так, Джоуи, не мешайся. Так. Где-то он справа был. Отрывная кассета. Ничего. Реально справа. Блин, нет точек. Точек интереса нету. Как так? Сейчас... А, стоп, я же могу перенести, наверное... с помощью взломщика. Так. Робот да, так, стоп. Продолжаем искать. Нет. Так. Это уже вне зоны доступа, блин. А, точно! Летающий робот. Ждем. Инструкцию доставим прямо в перевозчика. Давай, ловец, возвращайся. Ага. Так. Опа. Так, вперед. Пока он еще там. Так. Возможно, прямо в будку нужно его будет запихнуть. Опа. Так, нет, слишком... Погоди. Объявление вредителей. Стоп, а я что-то другое в тебя впихивал. Погодь. Блин. Что-то не вышло, что-то не срослось. Я же переносил. Еще раз. Так. Опа, робот-перевозчик бочек. Применить. Все? И дальше его на голографический стол сейчас. Так, да. Угу. Все, и робот его скачивает. Джоуи, алло.
Try giving this a look, Joey.
I hope you're not wasting my time, Foster. Interesting. Very interesting. Ah, this is exactly what I need to reprogram that barrel robot. You're welcome, by the way.
For what? I'm the one who found them in the first place.
Yeah, but can you read them? You're welcome.
Go reprogram the robot, please.
What do you want it to do?
Let's get out of here. We need somewhere hidden outside this room.
Toilets?
Toilets. Try and aim for the men's room, Joey.
Whatever. And that's done. Let's never speak of this again.
So what now?
Well, are you ready to go?
Да, let's go.
Then climb aboard and let's go.
В смысле? Куда? Ё-моё, окей.
The barrel was just large enough to squeeze into.
Джо, я надеюсь, знаешь, что делаешь. Последний раз я видел, как робот вез примерно такую же банку, ну, чуть поменьше, под пресс.
It was a snug fit, it smelled bad, and I felt stupid.
Мышку задавишь.
was far from discreet. I'd managed to escape unseen.
Все? Катсценка закончена?
Don't make me clean up in there, Foster.
В смысле, его не заметили. Ну, там уже 33 полицая стоят с винтовками.
Mr. Grundy? Mr. Grundy? It is Mr. Grundy, isn't it?
Of course, Mentor Alonso.
Неужели он
Who
архив
else would I
фотографий посмотрел?
Well, quite, Mr. Grundy. Who indeed? What brings you down to the Museum of New History today?
On Aspiration Day? Where else would I want to be?
Oh, perhaps at home, preparing for the party. Oh, my apologies. I had forgotten that you no longer have the required social standing. I wonder, may I scan your U-chip again?
I don't understand. What's wrong with my U-chip?
Oh, nothing, I'm sure. Just a curious little anomaly. Yes, there it is. A sector of corrupt data, almost as if... How very strange. Have no fear. I'll consult my colleagues at the Ministry, and we'll soon have you sorted out. I'm almost positive you have nothing to worry about.
Let's hope so.
Just one more thing, Mr. Grundy.
Yes, Mentor?
I'm surprised to see you wearing an aspiration brooch.
By the power of Joey, I am now a social climber.
So it would seem.
Сказал бы правду, подобрал с пола, ну.
Alonso was definitely onto me. I'd have to watch my step around him.
Так, ну он хотя бы не стал сканировать, я вроде как ушел от этого всего, да? Так, ты, главное, мужик, за мной не следи. То выведу вас всех на повстанческую ячейку, начнется заваруха.
Graham had taken the tracked Bilby to the Home Crescent Recycling Center. I was sure this is where I'd find Leet.
Прикольный робот. Под шапочкой вентилятор. Так, где там транспорт? Транспорт в самом начале, по-моему. Можно, кстати, послушать комментарий Джоуи, что он по поводу статуи скажет.
Joey was really bigging himself up.
Упс. Так, верните мне, пожалуйста, экран с икрой. С икрой. Нет, Джоуи, к сожалению, не выдал никакого комментария, по крайней мере, виденного. Так, городская жизнь. Блин, реально самый свежий в самом низу, да? Можно как-нибудь поменять порядок отображения? Раннее закрытие зала старой истории. Так, чудо-швабра. Оу. Со значком московского метрополитена. Отличное применение логотипу. Так.
Well, Joey, how's it feel to be outside again?
Wow. Did I do all this?
So you've told me.
I love what I've done with the place. I am truly something else.
This place, it's so...
Clean?
Not what I was gonna say, but yeah.
You're welcome.
Why should I thank you?
I'm a cleaning droid.
Yeah, but...
You're welcome.
Is Spankles seriously the only drink around here?
Yeah, like, where's a guy gotta go to get some high-grade synthetic lubricant around these parts?
I was thinking of bourbon myself. Any idea what we should do next, Joey?
What do I look like? An information booth?
A little around the eyes. Glad to be out of that museum?
You know it. That place was full of useless old junk.
Well, now that I've broken you out...
Don't finish that sentence.
What do you think of Greta?
She's perfect.
She's a hologram.
Exactly. All data, no sloppy organics. My kind of woman.
Okay, Joey. We know where the recycling center is, but how do we get there?
I've got a plan. First, I could pretend to be a heap of old junky metal.
Pretend.
I don't like your tone.
Well, I don't like your plan.
Then solve it yourself.
Let's move on.
Lead the way.
Хороший робот, хорошее подтрунивание.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
На
Take me to the
свалку.
Home Crescent Recycling Center.
You don't have clearance for there, Citizen Graham.
Да
Please
я-
obtain a travel waiver.
If I was to get to the recycling plant,
Где
I was
взять?
going to have to obtain a travel waiver.
Where would you like to go?
Да.
Actually, I'd like to stay here.
Of course, Citizen
Ну,
Graham.
спрашивает про эти пропуска. Да. У леди в красном.
Travel sick.
Так, здесь точки нету. Блин. Опять бежать в центр. Хотя, наверное, можно было бы взломать. Можно ли взломать транспортную систему?
Reader remembers me.
Hi.
It's most excellent to see you again, Graham Grundy.
The pleasure is all mine.
How can I be of assistance today?
I need to get to the Home Crescent Recycling Center in the industrial level.
What a curious choice. To reach the industrial level, you will need to obtain a travel waiver. Please log your request with a well-being officer.
Well-being. What about that Alonzo guy?
I don't think he'd be too keen to help us. Can't you give me a travel waiver?
Not my department, sir.
I'm looking for Officer Orana Newblood.
Do you have a problem with your well-being, Graham?
Nope, never felt better. I just need her to grant me a travel waiver.
Well, I'm delighted to inform you that she's currently working at the aspiration platform. Though it is unlikely she will have the time to grant your request with the preparations necessary for tonight's gala.
You ever heard of that place, Joey?
Only stuff I know about Foster is what I could see from my plinth.
So Orana could get me a travel waiver to the recycling center. If I could speak to her at the aspiration platform, I'd be one step closer to finding Leet.
Да, она к нам достаточно хорошо относится. Да.
Remind me, where...
Да,
Officer
да, это я
Orana
помню.
is currently working at...
Thank you.
Until the next time.
До следующего раза. Ну что, пойдем искать нашего инспектора-новичка. Серьезно? Так, загружено ли объявление? Да, нет. Гражданин на датчике. Ну, ничего интересного. Я даже не очень понял, на кого я повесил эту функцию. День стремления. Информация министерства. Так, информацию министерства сейчас выведем. Ага. Ну, вообще забавно. Но не более. Так, Орана. Леди Орана. Последний раз я ее видел где-то здесь. Сейчас я ее не вижу.
Would you just look at all those vertices?
Здесь. Не вижу. Снизу тоже люди прорисованы. Ничего себе. Женщина в фиолетовом. Где-то на площади. Сделайте, пожалуйста, бег быстрее. Раза в 3. Как минимум. Не, может она где-то, конечно, у Монорельса. Но я ее не видел. И сейчас не вижу. Женщина в фиолетовом с черными, как ворного перо, волосами. Вот похоже вот на нее, но не она. Ну, короче, ладно, в баре, это последнее место.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
Hooray! Another customer. Please scan your ledger to place an order.
Hello.
Hi there, citizen.
How would you get to the Home Crescent
Это
recycling
глупый
center?
вопрос, не тому
I just wait
человеку.
till retirement.
You
Понятно.
misunderstand. How would a citizen get to the Home Crescent recycling center?
For all travel inquiries, speak to your nearest greeter terminal.
Is there a well-being officer I can speak to around here?
Those sort of inquiries should be made to your nearest greeter terminal. I'm more of a Spankle sort of fella.
Bye for now.
Шел
Give a
нафиг.
smile.
Где она, алло? Слушай, Джоуи, давай разделимся.
Hey, Joey.
Do you mind? I'm marveling at my own majesty here.
I need to find that officer from the Ministry of Well-being again.
Do you see her anywhere?
No?
Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Например?
Any idea what we should do next, Joey?
What do I look like? An information booth?
Greta said that travel waivers can only be granted by the Ministry of Well-being.
Do you know anybody from the ministry?
I know Alonzo, but I don't think he likes me very much.
А что
Oh, wait.
творит робот?
There's that
Чё
officer I
делает
met
он?
out front of Graham's building. Orana Newblood, I think?
Well, why don't we go find her?
Так, ну вообще рано свалила в этот дом благополучия или еще чего-то там. Но она, наверное, вернулась.
So, Greta says we need a travel
Да,
waiver
я
to
же
get
её
to the
видел.
recycling center.
I like Greta. She's got that boom boom pow.
She's got that what?
It's droid slang for loads of useful data.
Что с твоей головой?
Let's move on.
Lead the way.
Это было интересно. Интересный мув.
Look at me. I have wings. Blah blah blah.
Так, ну, я не вижу Арану. Она должна быть на площади. Я же на площади, правильно?
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
Дом Грэма, центр...
To the aspiration platform.
Of course, Citizen Graham. Enjoy the view. And don't
Я думал, я
forget
уже
to
там.
aspire to aspire.
Orana was supposed to be working somewhere around here. My hope of finding Leet rested on convincing her to grant me the travel waiver.
Блин, может быть, сорвем к черту твоей матери этот значок с груди? Где мусорная? Вообще мусорка любая. Он реально меня палит. У меня нет никаких заслуг, которыми я мог бы оправдать этот значок. Его надо, от него точно надо избавляться.
Finally. What time do you call this?
Well, it's earlier than I might have been. But on the other hand, it's later than I expected.
Are you being profound?
He wishes.
I'm sorry. Please ignore my droid. Is there a problem?
Yes, there is. We're in the midst of a disaster. A meltdown. Somehow a bird got in and made a total mess. And the official cleaning team is indisposed. On today of all days.
Я как раз уборщика все руки.
Delegated to resolve this issue. For your own well-being, I invite you to call me T. I hereby subdelegate the task of cleaning this area to you and your droid.
Actually, I'm just here to speak with Officer Orana. Can you tell me where she is?
Officer Arana is occupied in the control room right now, not to be disturbed. In fact, she's even locked the elevator. Not that it's any business of a cleaner.
Maybe we can start with cleaning the control room.
The control room demands a top-of-the-range cleaning team. And I very much doubt that rust bucket is up to the job.
Hey, this isn't rust. These are janitorial scars of honor.
He may be old school, but he gets the job done.
Either way, you're going nowhere till this whole area is spotless.
You won't be disappointed. Right, Joey?
Spotless is my middle name, Foster.
You will remember, of course, to uphold all ministry regulations. Cleaners must be uniformed and accompanied by a cleaning droid.
I'm right here, you know.
Yes, and will be expected to be silent. Kindly remember your place. Please return when everything is in order.
T was a stickler for the rules. To have any chance of getting that travel waiver for Arana, I would have to play along.
Блин, правила. Нужно форму. Погоди, куда? Ты куда, чел? Что случилось? Вперед.
Me again.
So I see. However, I also see you are not appropriately equipped to work. Please return when everything is in order.
If I was going to get to speak to Arana,
Форму. Понял. Я-то думал, можно здесь по локации пошарить. Походу завтра придется встать в 5 утра. Что, в общем-то, не круто. Так, чё? Форма уборщика. Форма уборщика. Да, я понял.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
Пора лететь домой.
take me to my apartment.
Certainly, Citizen Graham.
Я всего лишь прилетел сюда найти ребенка, даже не своего ребенка, хотя кто знает.
Oh, you must be Grundy. Graham Grundy?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Tarquin was telling me you and he had quite a crisis on your hands. The pair of you rescuing some poor wee mite from certain doom.
Well, I suppose.
How terribly inspiring for you. Oh, anyway, just look at the time. I fear I shall lose the best table. Sir Reginald Arthur Schnipple requires his daily tipple. No inspiration sans precipitation, what? Good day, Mr. Grundy.
Тебя не хворать. Так, ты что ему наплел? Дворецкий. Вы робота так до сих пор и не поправили, да?
Excuse me. Apologies if my loquacious musings disturbed one.
Hello again.
Good day, Master Grundy.
Who are you again?
Tarquin, Fidelis Mark II domestic savant, at your service.
So you're a servant?
Savant, please. I am a highly engineered personal aid. Before you depart, may I use you as a sort of muse?
Depends. Are you writing a romance?
I had something of a tragedy in mind.
I'd rather you didn't.
Так, сейчас, секунду, надо поставить будильничек. Ну, с таким расписанием хоть и не ложись вообще.
Excuse me, sir.
Отстань. Так, 5. Отмена. 27. Опа. Ну, наверное, я проснусь. Но это не точно. Так, господа. Я хотел его расспросить побольше о том напыщенном гражданине.
Real modest. Looks like the other me was compensating.
Так, какая из этих хат моя? Вот это. Вот это.
Excuse me, please.
Так, шмотки. Все больше и больше вживаемся в роль Грэма.
I could make anything look good.
You'll have everything squeaky clean soon, Rob. And wearing that, emphasis on the squeaky.
А мне нужна будет какая-нибудь дополнительная, обувь, например?
You can tell a lot about a man from his shoes. In this case, that the man had no taste.
Ну или тут полное облачение. Ой, блин, мой костюм. Дорогая, я на работу. Но пока все по классике. Найди ключ, раздобудь пропуск. Все как, в общем-то, завещал великий Карма.
Pod has been requested. Please wait for embarkation.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
To the aspiration platform.
Of course, Citizen Graham. Enjoy the view. And don't forget to aspire to aspire.
Я готов к уборке. Теперь меня ничто не остановит. Ничто.
Me again.
So I see. Excellent. You have your uniform. Oh, still the same droid, huh? Shame. On second thoughts, your droid does look rather antique. Are you sure it's up to the task?
This thing has a name?
Don't worry. We're thrilled to be here and ready to work hard.
Good. Waiting for you has already set my schedule back. So trust me, I'm thrilled to see you too. I shall be supervising the area preparations, should you require me. Unless there was anything else.
Так, поподробнее,
Do you have a
пожалуйста.
problem with vermin?
Yes. Gangs are attracted to our beautiful flora, but then create a dreadful mess. Those nasty creatures must not be allowed to ruin the Aspiration Gala.
How can they be stopped?
Our fearless vermin robot will make sure they don't get anywhere near the tree.
Угу. Как насчет отравленных сосисок?
I could deal with the bird for you.
Absolutely not. The vermin robot is in complete control. And you're on cleaning duty.
Ага.
Tell me something about yourself, T.
I live by a simple motto. Cleanliness is next
Очень
to
странный маневр
joyless.
был. Повернуться к собеседнику спиной, спросить о нем и развернуться обратно.
I really need to speak.
Officer Arana, she has given
Да.
No way.
Да. Это мы уже знаем.
If I was going to get to Arana, I'd need to prove to T that Joey and I were up to the task.
Так, снова робот-уборщик.
Joey, would you mind tidying up around here? We'll need to impress that droid if we want permission to speak to Arana.
Excuse me? Do I look like a cleaning droid?
You look exactly like a cleaning droid, Joey.
Yeah, well, appearances are deceptive.
Look, I know you're not a real cleaning droid, just like I'm not the real Graham Grundy.
Oh, so I should pretend to clean up the area?
No, I mean actually clean up the area.
Really, Foster? Must I?
Yes, and look like you're enjoying it.
Okay, but you owe me.
Как насчет взять швабру в руки? Молодчина. Давай еще раз.
This place sure is a mess.
Joey, can you handle all this cleaning by yourself?
No way. We're supposed to be working together.
We are. I find the mess, you clean the mess.
I'm beginning to question this arrangement.
Ну как-то слишком просто и прямолинейно. Просто убрать 5 кучек и все.
Joey, could you...
Yes, yes. Clean the whole area up. I get it.
Так, да. Продолжаю в том же духе, малыш. Типа все, да, но мне кажется, что спустя пару минут снова появятся перья.
A powerful spray was drenching the tree and everything around it. An empty bird's nest had been built in the heart of the tree.
Хрен он отсюда улетит, у него гнездо там. Так, вряд ли там есть что-то полезное, но может без плакатов можно будет что-то цепануть. Так. Истребление, благополучие. Так. Не знаю, как это скажется на вип-зоне.
The gated area up top looked like some kind of VIP zone.
Так, ну типа все. Да, где мадам? Я, в принципе, никого не вижу, давай в наглую просто поднимемся и все. Вот он.
For some reason, Arana had locked down the elevator.
Не проблема.
It was a hand scanner.
Ась? А, я понял, разбрызгивание. Угу. Так. Начинали вода, да, 100%. Угу. С чем можно манипулировать? Сканер заблочен. Понятно. Так, ну тут в любом случае расход. Это заправочная база. Ну и обойдутся. Да, миссия выполнена. Кстати, я могу дать по ней...
Would you like...
What is that smell? Eliminate it! Someone eliminate it!
Может...
Would you like a can of Spankles?
Thank you, but no. The approved cleaning fluids already perform quite satisfactorily.
Вообще это очень похоже, да, в Broken Sword персонаж тоже всем что-то предлагал в каждой части, ну, стоять.
Hello there.
Greetings, Citizen Graham. How goes the cleaning?
How am I doing?
You want me to review your performance? The ground appears reasonably clear.
Does that mean you'll unlock the elevator for us?
And allow some incompetent droid to run riot in the control room? I think not.
I think he's talking about you, Foster.
Our cleaning skills weren't making enough of an impression. I needed something big, something striking to clean if I was to impress the droid.
Прогнать птицу. Опять будем взламывать. Объявление о вредителе. Брать вредителя. Так. Что-то нужно более действенное. Так, я вижу только одну. Блин, слишком далеко. Возможно, нужно что-то сделать с заправочной базой. Так, стой. Угу. Ага, да, разные формы.
Keep that water away from my circuit board.
Так. Ну чё, одного внутрь, другого снаружи оставим. Может быть, это что-то даст. Так, этот снаружи. Вообще-то 0%. Эу. Ну да, вроде бы не заполнил. Лети отсюда. Пожимает плечами, типа воды не дали. Угу. Куда он полетит? Я все сломал.
Intercom disabled.
I'd have to get her attention another way. An intercom system connected to the control room above.
Так, интеркома здесь нет, да? Хотя, возможно, то, что было ранее, было правильно. Я типа просил граждан убираться. Настало время спуститься вниз. Может быть, все-таки там есть что-то полезное. Так, короче, здесь скошу вот этот пятиугольник. Надо посмотреть, какие тут тоже есть пятиугольники. У нас тут пробка из этих дроидов. Угу. Так, ну вот. Уборка, день стремления, иди сюда. И сейчас мы заставим убраться от этого летучего нашего дружка. Блин, далеко. Ну, это прям очень незначительный диапазон. Не достает. А, хотя нет, погоди. Нарушить гражданина. Голограмма 1, голограмма логики. Блин, это логика, это датчик. Черт, я не понимаю. Кстати, была же уборка. Погоди. Да-да-да, день стремления благополучия. Где я видел уборку, алло? Как так? Так, Джоуи, не мешай. Короче, речная ли вода? Так. Снять расход. Пополнить до уровня. Короче, это мы оставляем. Так. Тут очередь.
I needed a mess, but blatant vandalism wasn't the way to do it. The cleaning robots were working tirelessly to prepare for tonight's gala. The Mini-K had already received a good chlorine wash. The cleaning robots were working tirelessly to prepare for tonight's gala.
Пробка. Так. Ну ладно, пусть убираются снаружи. Так. Мне кажется, я все сломал, надо перезагружаться. Да, этого явно не должно быть. Так, живы.
Loyal service droid.
What's up?
Что делать-то?
Think you could do some more cleaning?
Oh, Foster, I would love to. Sadly, I don't see anything that needs to be cleaned.
What is this place?
It's outside, Foster. After the last few years, I'm calling that a win.
I have to speak to Arana.
How should I know?
You've got that interface probe.
Oh, sure. Probe this, probe that. Get your probe out, Joey. Am I just a probe to you, Foster? Just a dashing, hyper-intelligent, honey-voiced probe?
Of course not. You've also got attachments for cleaning stairs and carpets.
Remember when everyone in the city wanted you dead? I miss that.
This whole cleaning thing doesn't feel like it's working out.
Oh no, and I was just starting to really get into it.
We need something big if we want to prove ourselves to T. But nothing here is impressive enough.
Making a mess has never been a problem for us in the past, Rob.
Desperate times.
Call for explosions!
No explosions, Joey. We need something big if we want to prove ourselves to T. But nothing here is impressive enough.
Big mess! Big mess!
I hate to say it, but you might be onto something. Seriously, Joey.
Nope.
No,
Nope. Try annoying that other droid over there.
So, to unlock the... But nothing here is impressive enough.
Big mess!
I hate to say it, but you might be onto something. Any idea how we can make a serious mess to clean up?
Explosions are always...
No explosions.
You're no fun anymore, Foster.
Any idea how...
Just think about what you have to work. Get creative, Foster.
Ну, мы можем вернуться за краской, каким-то образом загрузить краску, и чтобы роботы-поливальщики краску разносили по всему двору.
Thanks, bud.
You're welcome.
Опять домой надо лететь. Заодно перезагрузим вот этих вот ребят. Как нравится, что мы сделали с этим местом. Аж усилий крайне доступно. Что? Так, отказы, стремление, уборка, вечно красный. Но это мы уже делали миллиард раз. Ну да, сделай так, чтобы была одна краска. Ладно, поехали домой, я тут не вижу ничего подходящего. Не, ну если только коммуникацию подвести к туалету и разбрызгивать что-то иное, нежели воду.
What's wrong with a good old elevator?
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
Take me to my apartment.
Certainly, Citizen Graham.
Намеренно растягивайте игровой процесс. Так.
Looked like someone planned on doing some painting.
В смысле? Забирай.
The holdall was stained with paint.
Блин, моя теория провалилась. Джоуи, ну что делать-то?
What now, Foster?
Что дальше? Центр переработки.
Okay, fine.
Эх, так, а ведь мог бы устроить действительно большой взрыв чего-то там. Блин, печально. Так, ну в квартире вряд ли что-то еще есть. Возможно, мне таки нужно играть с интерфейсами. Вот, вижу, вот он очень хорошо гоняет. Да, что? Они могли порядочно заляпать всю площадь. Площадку. Не площадь, площадку.
Citizen Graham. Enjoy the view. And don't forget to aspire to aspire.
Вперед. Да, все, вот они летают. Летают. Механизм самоподчинился. Стоило было только перезагрузить. Ну, классика. Теперь надо... Что нам надо сделать? Понять, чем можем все запачкать. У нас есть логика. Большая и малая. Включена ли вода? Выключена, значит, делаем полный расход. Правильно? Пробуем. Так, вода выключена, но почему-то он все равно не льет на пол. Так, стоп. Мне нужно поймать этого робота с этой дудкой. Говорит, он с ним не хочет. Из-за логики тут только объявление вредителя. Но мне нужно что-то более действенное. Например, уборка. Так, объявление для граждан — это уборка. Но тут я не дотягиваюсь. Так, вот здесь могу. Так, уборка. Применить. Так, и... у него только показать голограмму и убрать вредителя. Блин. Убрать вредителя. И повторение. Повторение вредителя он почему-то не убирает. Почему? Попробуем так, да. У меня, блин, изначально, конечно, была такая мысль, но... Я слишком сильно отвлекся на алгоритмы. Так, и... мне нужно куда-то его еще закинуть. Так. Куда мы тебя приманим? Там, в принципе, есть открытая местность. Это единственный вариант. Сюда. Или, может, под очистительную хрень. Или нужно приманивать вообще его по всем углам. Чтобы было больше грязи.
Gang snatched the mini-K before the vermin droid could reach it. It was obvious which one was smarter.
И чего я добился?
Gangs. These birds were experts at making a mess. If I was looking to cause havoc, the bird would come in handy. Here, boy. Nice, gang.
Давай, лети, жри уже. Так, и... Так, теперь он сидит на дереве. Ага, увидел. Так, хрен он его оттуда достанет, конечно. Надо, наверное, включить воду.
No, stop it! You're making a mess! Joey, preserve us, what are we to do? This avian invasion is a disaster. Look at the mess! Citizen Graham, to work.
Hey, at least the bird's gone, right? That's pretty impressive.
The vermin? The vermin is gone, but behold this! This looks like a war zone! To work! To work! Remember, cleanliness is next to Joey-ness.
Yes, that's always been my motto. Someone should really clean this thing up. Oh, wait.
Joey, could you...
Yes, clean the whole area up. I get it.
Ну, дальше ты сам, я чувствую. Можно пока телефон открыть. Так, ну это, наверное, придется самому поднять.
The fallen bunting had thrown tea into a real state.
А, тоже Джоуи. Во-первых, надо, наверное, воду выключить, она только грязь разводит. Джоуи пусть там развлекается пока. Угу. Давай, малыш, последняя кучка. Чтобы в ней там, из чего бы она ни состояла.
You know, Foster, I think I'm starting to get the hang of... Uh-oh. The bunting's tangled in my brushes. My motor! I think my motor is on fire! Foster, I'm too young and talented to die! Help!
Quick, Joey, stop, drop, and... Look, stop and drop! Hurry!
What's going on down there?
Вот так, да. Спаситель рода человеческого, наш лучший друг сгорел. Засасывая долбанные флажки.
The cleaning unit I was sent have proved to be wholly inadequate. The cleaning unit? Hello?
Not what I'd had in mind, but my strategy had worked all the same. Now I could ask Orana about a travel waiver. Orana! Just the person I wanted to see.
Graham Grundy, what on earth are you doing here?
I wanted to ask you about something. So I came down here hoping I'd find you.
And you decided to get my attention by setting fire to this droid?
A happy accident.
I'm sure that T will clear this all up in good time. I'd better get on with my duties.
Of course. Hey, listen, before you go...
Нужно, наверное, сначала вывести общую тему. Ну, блин, тут, конечно, пофиг в игре. Наверное, сначала лучше на общую тему пообщаться, а потом попросить об услуге.
Hey, what happened to that girl on the roof?
Raquel was safely deposited at the Reflection Spa. She'll be right as rain in a few hours.
At least you got a few hours off work.
Speaking of work, if this place isn't cleared up soon, everybody's gonna miss the Aspiration Gala.
Личный вопрос.
The elevator was on lockdown. What were you doing up there? Not another girl trapped on a ledge, I hope.
Thankfully, no. I just needed a little peace and quiet. Besides, I wanted to do a final well-being check on the equipment. Attention to detail is important, don't you think?
Oh yeah, sure. Nothing gets past me either. I was hoping you could get me access to the recycling center in the industrial level. Area code E1594.
So that's what you were asking about earlier. I'm afraid that zone is prohibited, unless you have a travel waiver.
I know. Do you think you could authorize one for me?
Why would you want to go to there? It isn't safe for civilians.
It's about the
Мне кажется, Джоуи там все уже, все. Спекся окончательно.
Reported to the appropriate ministry.
I've tried that, but no one seems to care.
I don't know. This is all very...
You've got to help me, please.
Okay. I'll authorize your travel waiver. But be careful.
Got it. Thank you, Orana.
There. I should get back to work. Keep a smile on your face.
At last, I had the waiver I needed.
Да погоди ты, Джоуи контузит.
Recycling Center.
Ничего тебя не ждет. Блин, дружище. Господи, все сбежались. Так, Джоуи.
Don't worry, pal. I've got you.
Oh, thank goodness.
Just gotta pull this.
Блин, да пока он не сдох, но...
The droid shell was on fire. Quite a safety hazard.
Как насчет вставить...
Hey, have you got one of these?
An aspiration brooch. Very impressive. I didn't realize you were a social climber, Graham.
I'm as surprised as you are.
Стоп. Стой. Я не все сказал.
Hey, Arana.
Я не сказал главного.
Yes, Graham?
So does your job usually involve responding to disasters?
There are no disasters in Union City. Just unpredicted mishaps. Which I am trained to smooth over.
Так, ладно.
By the looks of things,
Мы
yes.
явно кому-то мешаем. Явно Сталина. О, боже. Ему было, да, не втерпешь. А роботу было не втерпешь. Ну, не вижу корпусов. Надеюсь, что-то найдется там. Без болтовни Джоуи будет немножко скучно.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
И хочу в центр переработки.
Take me to the Home Crescent Recycling Center.
Travel waiver accepted. Are you sure you want me to transport you to the industrial level?
Yes, I'm sure.
No one has ever asked me to take them up there before. Mind how you go, Citizen Graham.
Ай, все бывает в первый раз.
The recycling center was located high in the city's industrial level. The place was filthy, noisy, and smelled terrible. If I was right about the tracker, then I'd find lead here somewhere. But what was he doing with Graham in a place like this?
Ну это опять-таки странно. Я думаю, мы просто мягкую игрушку найдем в одной из кучей этого мусора. А найдем или нет, мы узнаем позже, потому что надо сходить пожрать. Так, ну что, пока хватит.